Meeting to order. Call the roll.
Trustee Healy.
Here.
Trustee Katsinas.
Here.
Trustee Milani.
Here.
Trustee Compass.
Here.
Trustee Reardon.
Here.
Trustee Radishevsky.
Here.
Mayor Peacock.
Here.
Tonight we have a special guest that will lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance, Scout Finn Rafferty.
Welcome, Finn.
Please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Approval of the May 16th, 2022 regular minutes.
Mr. Chairman,
Trustee Katsinas.
I move to approve the minutes of the Board of Trustee meeting of May 16th, 2022.
Second.
Any questions or comments? Call the roll.
Trustee Katsinas.
Aye.
Trustee Radishevsky.
Aye.
Trustee Healy.
Aye.
Trustee Milani.
Aye.
Trustee Compass.
Aye.
Trustee Reardon.
Aye.
Mayor Peacock.
Aye.
Recreation Advisory Board Chairman appointment.
Mr. Chairman,
Trustee Milani.
move to approve Andrew Brennan as the chairman for the Recreation Advisory Board. Second.
Any questions or comments? Call the roll.
Trustee Milani.
Aye.
Trustee Compass.
Aye.
Trustee Healy.
Aye.
Trustee Katsinas.
Aye.
Trustee Reardon.
Aye.
Trustee Radishevsky.
Aye.
Mayor Peacock.
Aye.
Is he here to swear in or no?
It does not look like Mr. Brennan's here to swear in, so we will get that at a different time.
Okay. Citizen Life Saving Award 2022 CPAC Lifeguard Staff Presentation.
So I'm going to read this, and then I'll let the board comment, and then I'll make comments. So this is the Life-Saving Award to our lifeguard staff for the outstanding work they did on May 30th at approximately 2:30 p.m. when a lifeguard patrolling the T-pool at the Centennial Park Aquatic Center observed a young boy that appeared to be unconscious, unresponsive, lying on his back in the T-pool. Trained to recognize the seriousness of what she observed, Hannah reacted instantly and activated the pool's emergency activation plan by blowing two loud whistle blasts. In addition, she immediately entered the water to begin the rescue. Ava, another lifeguard who also recognized the seriousness of the situation, likewise entered the water to assist with the rescue. Together, Hannah and Ava performed rescue breathing and with precision and in accordance with the StarGuard elite protocols. And Hannah and Ava got the child out of the water and they reached the edge of the pool. The child began to regain consciousness. The lifeguards' training, fast response time, and sharp eyes made all the difference. Other assisting pool staff called 911, administered oxygen, cleared the deck for the emergency personnel, participated in scene management, crowd control, and the evacuation of over 1,200 patrons. The Orland Park Police Department was on the scene within minutes to assist. Upon arrival, Orland Park Fire Protection District personnel found the child to be responsive, alert, and communicative. On Tuesday, May 31st, staff spoke with the child's mother, who shared that her son was back at school, sharing his adventure, and gratefully acknowledged that thanks to the lifeguards of CPAC, she could hug her son again. It is with great admiration and appreciation that tonight we recognize all the Centennial Park Aquatic Center staff that took the necessary and decisive actions that saved this child. These staff members include, and we are not saying their last names because the press has been constantly calling and we want to protect our staff's privacy because they are all minors. But the staff members include Hannah, Ava, Nor, Jenna, Jackie, Allie, Dana, Elisa, Emma, Maddie, Philip, Taylor, Adam, Amy, Cameron, and Brittany. And I'll open up to the board.
Mr. Chairman.
Trustee Compass.
So the idea that a place typically associated with happiness and fun can quickly turn so very tragic is a sobering one, but that's precisely why you all train like you do. Unlike so many other seasonal jobs with such lower stakes, you safeguard the very lives of others. Thank you, all of you, for your vigilance, dedication, and decisive execution last week. I've noted here in the past that CPAC develops future leaders within our community. I amend that note that you are already leaders in our community. That ability to quickly assess and act in the face of danger is uncommon. Please nurture it and know that you have set an example of excellence for your peers to follow. Thank you for keeping our pool safe.
Any other comments?
Mr. Chairman,
Trustee Healy?
I think the lifeguards receive a paycheck, but they don't do it for the pay. There's more to this job than other jobs, summer jobs. There's a camaraderie among the people, and there's this other essence of giving and sacrificing yourself for society. The paycheck is what it is, but I think there's a commitment to society, to the village and all that these young people do, and we couldn't be more proud of them. And the way that they responded, they're actually first responders to this. It shows their leadership, and they should be applauded and they are being applauded for this, but this is a great start for them. They've got a long career in public service, I hope, with doing other volunteer things. Thank you.
Any other comments? So I too want to thank all of you for your hard work and for your dedication and for saving this life, but also those of you who cleared the deck and kept it clear so that emergency personnel, because one of the things about any scene like this is all the onlookers and everybody else that want to get close. But in particular, Hannah for doing such a great job in seeing that, and Ava for immediately jumping on board to help, and then for everybody else for all that you've done. I can tell you, and I think I speak for the chief, that police officers, much like military members who went to combat, you never really know until shots get fired or until the combat situation is experienced, whether someone's going to go towards the fight to do their job or they're going to shrink away from it. You all went towards it. That speaks volumes to your character. I'm extremely proud of you. Your parents should be extremely proud of you, and you should be proud of yourselves. So thank you very much. And I know that there's a young man and a family that are very, very thankful for what you did. So thank you. I'm going to call each of you up by your first names. Please come up and get this and get a picture up here. Start going that side. Brittany?
Thank you.
Definitely under 18.
Emma?
Good job, Emma. How are you? You're scared.
Slide it in a little bit, so you need 2 rows.
Probably. So do we have,
Shorter people up front. So you don't have to go down.
Put you out there, you're ducking.
2, 3? All right. All right.
God damn it.
I do want to make a couple more comments. Something that I neglected to say is what a great job that our staff does, our regular staff does, training our lifeguards. And what a great job, obviously, our lifeguards do, paying attention and how important that training is. We don't have too many incidents like this, but that time when it happens, the fact that you paid attention to training, the fact that you train, makes all the difference in the world. And you never know, this goes to everyone in life, and you're all very young and you've already experienced it. You never know when you're going to face an incident where suddenly something you do can impact the lives of somebody for the rest of his life. And who knows what that young boy is going to go on to do with the rest of his life, thanks to you. So thank you very much.
Accounts payable approval.
Mr. Mayor,
Trustee Healy.
I move to approve the accounts payable from May 17, 2022 through June 6, 2022 in the amount of $3,265,311.36.
Second.
Any questions or comments? Call the roll.
Trustee Healy?
Aye.
Trustee Reardon?
Aye.
Trustee Katsinas?
Aye.
Trustee Malani?
Aye.
Trustee Compass?
Aye.
Trustee Radiszewski?
Aye.
Mayor Pico?
Aye.
Consent agenda.
Consent agenda, payroll for May 13th, 2022 approval, payroll for May 27th, 2022 approval, Comcast Master Services Agreement Amendment, disposal of village equipment, online auction, public works, department ordinance, Centennial Park West Concert Series, stage, sound, lights, and labor.
Mr. Chairman,
Trustee Compass.
move to approve items A through E of the consent agenda.
Second.
Call the roll.
Trustee Compass?
Aye.
Trustee Katsinas?
Aye.
Trustee Healy?
Aye.
Trustee Malani?
Aye.
Trustee Reardon?
Aye.
Trustee Radiszewski?
Aye.
Mayor Pico?
Aye.
El Camino Real Stormwater Improvements Engineering Contract Amendment Number 1.
Mr. Mayor,
Trustee Reardon.
I move to approve contract amendment number 1 with Baxter and Woodman for the El Camino Real storm water improvements in an amount not to exceed $102,160, and to authorize the village manager to execute all related contracts subject to a village attorney review.
Second.
Any questions or comments? My only comment is to those from El Camino Real subdivision that may be watching this, who have gotten emails over the last couple of years about their streets, and we've said that there's a project coming. This is the project, and there's no sense in fixing your streets until we could get this this project done. So that's why we combine them all at once. So you're going to have some construction going on for a couple of years, and you're just bear with it, and it's going to make your area much better. Call the roll.
Trustee Reardon?
Aye.
Trustee Healy?
Aye.
Trustee Katsinas?
Aye.
Trustee Malani?
Aye.
Trustee Compass?
Aye.
Trustee Radiszewski?
Aye.
Mayor Pico?
Aye.
Fiscal year 2022 Budget Amendment Number 5 approval.
Mr. Chairman,
Trustee Compass.
I move to approve an increase in the general fund expenditure budget in the amount of $19,000 fiscal year 2022 amendment number 5.
Second.
Call the roll.
Trustee Compass?
Aye.
Trustee Radiszewski?
Aye.
Trustee Healy?
Aye.
Trustee Katsinas?
Aye.
Trustee Malani?
Aye.
Trustee Reardon?
Aye.
Mayor Pico?
Aye.
An ordinance amending appendices A and B to ordinance number 5676, Fourth Amendment ordinance.
Mr. Chairman,
Trustee Compass.
move to adopt an ordinance entitled Ordinance Amending Appendices A and B to Ordinance Number 5676, Fourth Amendment.
Second.
Any questions, comments? Call the roll.
Trustee Compass.
Aye.
Trustee Katsinas.
Aye.
Trustee Healy.
Aye.
Trustee Malani.
Aye.
Trustee Reardon.
Aye.
Trustee Radiszewski.
Aye.
Mayor Peacock.
Aye.
Amendment Title 7, Chapter 4, Number of Class B Liquor License Ordinance.
Mr. Chairman,
Trustee Malani.
move to adopt an ordinance entitled an ordinance amending Title 7, Chapter 4 of the Orland Park Municipal Code regarding the available number of Class B liquor licenses issued by the Village of Orland Park, Cook and Will Counties, Illinois.
Second.
Any questions, comments? Call the roll.
Trustee Malani.
Aye.
Trustee Compass.
Aye.
Trustee Healy.
Aye.
Trustee Katsinas.
Aye.
Trustee Reardon.
Aye.
Trustee Radiszewski.
Aye.
Mayor Peacock.
Aye.
Any non-scheduled citizens or visitors?
Anybody to speak? Andrew, I'll get you after the meeting, since you weren't here, and I'll swear you in.
Board comments.
Board comments. Trustee Reardon.
Thank you. I can't say it as eloquently as Trustee Compass did about the work that you guys did on that day and obviously before that, but I have 4 children and been to many pools around, here in town and on vacations, and like the mayor said, can be a mundane and lulled job for a while, looking around, watching everyone at the pool, but when you were needed, you stepped up, and so we can't really thank you enough. So I just want to add to that, and then just want to congratulate Orland Park, one of the best places to live by Chicago Magazine. I think that goes to, certainly boards before us, some planning that was done a long time, but we've continued to make those good decisions over the last several years, and I want to thank the staff, both present and past, because those decisions on, that we make every day here, every week here, really go towards people enjoying living in Orland Park. So it's a great honor, so thank you for all the work you guys do.
Trustee Healy.
Today is June 6th and the anniversary of D-Day, which is one of the most important battles in World War II. The sacrifice that these people did for us so we could live in this country is beyond words. I just wanted to say we should all take a moment and thank them when we go to sleep tonight, and just thank them for all the sacrifice that they and all the other World War II people did so we could excel as we have. Thanks.
Trustee Radiszewski.
I, too, want to congratulate all of the lifeguards and the team members that are here this evening. I mean, as a parent, I can't even fathom the idea of just how scary that would be, the potential loss of a child, so your life-saving efforts, I mean, definitely worth being commended. So thank you for that. And given just the economic climate where we are today and, staffing and shortages, to come together, you guys are a really great team. And it's, it's important, the training that you do and that you take it seriously. And obviously it showed because you were able to save somebody's life. So thank you for that. I also want to thank everyone who came out on Memorial Day for the ceremony, especially those who were honored, their families, as well as our speakers who helped make the event as meaningful as it was. And a big thanks to everyone who donated items and who volunteered their time on Friday for the military care package event at April Chevrolet in Tinley Park. And thank you to April Chevrolet for hosting the event and for your hospitality. Our Orland Park Veterans Commission does a wonderful job raising awareness for our veterans and overseas servicemen and women, their families, and Friday's event was another glowing example. If you missed the event, you can still donate items either at the Sportsplex or here at Village Hall. Thank you.
Trustee Compass.
Good evening. First, a very warm welcome back to Regina, and congratulations on your new role in the village. I've heard from several staff that they're very happy to see you back, and I'm excited for the future of HR here, and I look forward to working with you again. Tonight, I'd also like to recognize the excellent work of 2 of our development services employees. Over the past 2 years, this department has been under a significant increase in demand as more residents and businesses have decided to expand or update their properties. Last year, the department processed over 4,300 building permits and a multitude more of subsequent inspections. It's been very busy, to say the least. And throughout all of this, Vicki Dean and Jerry Ann Flannery have been at the forefront in managing the record high number of permits and projects. Vicki drives our commercial building permits and keeps our new and existing businesses on track while providing excellent customer service. Jerry Ann coordinates all the cases through our Plan Commission and appearance review processes. Long before a large project makes its way here to us on the board, it's been reviewed several times over thanks to the leadership of Vicki and Jerry Ann. Ladies, thank you both for keeping our village moving forward. And then lastly, to Trustee Reardon's comments, congratulations to Orland Park residents and our extended community to be named in Chicago Magazine's Best Places to Live. While we all know the village is a great place to live, work, and play, it's always nice to get acknowledged from an external source. So congratulations to you all.
Trustee Malani.
I'd like to thank everybody that came out to our Memorial Day event to come out and honor those who have given the ultimate sacrifice for their country, our freedom, and our way of life. Last week, I also had the opportunity to attend the ribbon cutting at Los Camales Restaurant on 156 in Harlem. I recommend it. It's really good. Please stop by and actually welcome them back to the community because they had a restaurant here once before and now they're back. And also you can keep an eye on our Facebook page regarding our upcoming Cookout with a Cop series of events that's coming. One will be on June 13th at Veterans Park, July 18th at Discovery Park, and August 8th at Evergreen View Park from 4 to 7 p.m. So thank you all for coming and have a great night.
Trustee Katsinas.
This is to the lifeguards. This wasn't a job, this was a calling you're in. This is you're special people because this isn't just a job. It's a calling as a first responder. I'd hope as you move forward in life, you continue with that attribute. Seems to be lacking a little bit right now in our society. But we couldn't be more proud of you and to know CPAC's in great hands for our residents and for our visitors. So thank you so very much. I mean, everyone's saying thank you, but you are very important people to our village. Thank you.
Thank you, everybody. So I'm going to start off by talking about something that's a little more depressing, and that's the school shooting that happened in Texas. And I think it's important that, well, first, we live in a free society, so unfortunately, there are incidents that do happen. But I want the people of Orland Park to know the things that we do to help keep our schools safe. So we have school resource officers, we work and we do safety checks at our schools, we check our schools. We have at times caught schools doing something similar than what we saw in Texas where someone's propping open a door, but we've caught that and identified that, and those individuals that have been doing it were disciplined for doing it so it doesn't happen anymore. We also train with our fire protection district and we train with the school staff to make sure that we are in a position to respond to these things. So rest assured that it's something that we train on regularly. We work diligently with our schools to make sure that they are kept safe. So I want all of the residents and parents, because it's a parent's worst nightmare. I can't imagine anything worse. And our police department, our fire protection district, and all of our schools work very closely hand in hand together to make sure that we've done everything we can to keep our schools safe. So I want the residents to know that. Again, I also want to thank you all for your great work and for saving a life and the training that you receive. You know, it reminds me, and I'm sure we'll get some nods of the head of our police as well. It reminds me of all the training that I went through in the Air Force. And we used to say, you know, in having gone to combat, it's hours and hours of boredom followed by seconds of sheer terror. And that's exactly what you experience, is that you're bored for days on end where you're just watching everyone have fun, and then suddenly something happens. But that's when your training kicks in, that's when you step in and do the things that you've been trained to do. And it's a testimony to the great training that they get so that they react properly. And also it's a testimony to your character for going towards that rather than shrinking away from it. And all of your parents should be very proud, and you should be proud of yourselves. And it's fitting that today on the 78th anniversary of D-Day, and I knew I wouldn't get that in without Bill saying something about it first. On the 78th anniversary of D-Day, that we're talking about kids, by all of the standards of the adults in here, you are all kids, saving someone's life. Because D-Day They were kids, in many cases the same age as some of you, or just slightly older than some of you, that went and laid down their lives for the country and for the world. So let's not forget how much our children do at very young ages and are asked to do. And I think it's very fitting that it happened, that this occurred now, right after we just celebrated Memorial Day, because those people that lost their lives on D-Day, that's who we were honoring. It's not Veterans Day, it's about those people who lost their lives. So again, great work by everyone. Ending on positive notes, Orland Park named Best Places to Live. I think all of us knew that. I moved away when I was 17, and when I got out of the service and got a job in Chicago, I moved back and raised my kids here because I was raised here. It was a great place to be raised. It was a great place to raise my kids. I think it still is. And it's that way from not just our board, as Trustee Reardon said, the boards before, and boards that go back to when I was a kid. Things I learned as mayor that I didn't even know about my own family. That my dad was on the board that started the OYA, started in like 1960, and still here 62 years later in the community. The Pioneers started in 74 and is still here 48 years later. It's a testimony to what they did back then to build these organizations so strong that they could last through decades and decades, in case half a century. So we live in a phenomenal community, and I expected this to continue. And I know the hard work that the board does here, as well as the staff, will keep it that way. And lastly, I want to do a plug for the Centennial Park West concert series on June 25th. Blood, Sweat, and Tears, another great horn band of the 70s. So everyone here thinks of Chicago, which probably had a few more hits, but the other phenomenal horn band of that time was Blood, Sweat, and Tears. It'll be a great event. I'm sure we're going to have great weather, and so please come out and enjoy it.
We're due.
With that, I'll entertain a motion to go into executive session.
Mr. Chairman,
Trustee Campus.
I move to go into an executive session for A, approval of minutes, B, collective negotiating matters between the village and its employees or their representatives, or deliberations concerning salary schedules for one or more classes of employees, C, the purchase or lease of real property for the use of the village, D, setting a price for sale or lease of village property, E, pending litigation against, affecting, or on behalf of the village, or when found by the board that such action is probable or imminent.
Second.
Call the roll.
Trustee Compass.
Aye.
Trustee Katsinas.
Aye.
Trustee Healy.
Aye.
Trustee Malani.
Aye.
Trustee Reardon.
Aye.
Trustee Radiszewski.
Aye.
Mayor Pico.
Aye. Go to executive session. Mayor and board, I just wanted to, Regina Early, I know that Trustee Compass
Trustee Healy.
Here.
Trustee Katsinas.
Here.
Trustee Malani.
Here.
Trustee Compass.
Here.
Trustee Reardon.
Here.
Trustee Radiszewski.
Here.
Mayor Pico.
Mr. Chairman,
Trustee Malani?
I move to approve the memorandum of understanding between the Village of Orland Park, Illinois, and the Metropolitan Alliance of Police, Chapter 159, regarding officer performance evaluation.
Second.
Call the roll.
Trustee Malani.
Aye.
Trustee Compass.
Aye.
Trustee Healy.
Aye.
Trustee Katsinas.
Aye.
Trustee Reardon.
Aye.
Trustee Radiszewski.
Aye.
Mayor Pico.
Aye.
Mr. Chairman,
Trustee Compass?
I move to approve the memorandum of understanding between the Village of Orland Park, Illinois, and Metropolitan Alliance of Police, Chapter 159, regarding longevity pay.
Second.
Call the roll.
Trustee Compass.
Aye.
Trustee Malani.
Aye.
Trustee Healy.
Aye.
Trustee Katsinas.
Aye.
Trustee Reardon.
Aye.
Trustee Radiszewski.
Aye.
Mayor Pico.
Aye. I'll entertain a motion to adjourn.
So moved.
Second.
Call the roll.
Trustee Compass.
Aye.
Trustee Katsinas.
Aye.
Trustee Healy.
Aye.
Trustee Malani.
Aye.
Trustee Reardon.
Aye.
Trustee Radiszewski.
Aye.
Mayor Pico.
Aye.